Hello everyone. Today I'll be giving you a small demo on how to use the Auto Inspect desktop application, which is supposed to be used by only those who will be doing a QC, that is a quality check on the backend. These will be the portal users who will review the information collected by the field user and through the Auto Inspect mobile application. The details collected on the mobile application flow on the backend and will be visible on the Auto Inspect portal. Every user will have the rights to view information for his or her own state. Now, in order to start the backend portal, request you to enter this link into your address bar. I've already shared this link over WhatsApp group and on email. Once you use your username and password to log in, uh, you come to this screen, which I had showed as a part of my demo sometime back as well. Now, in order to keep this video concise, I'll be explaining how to use the portal with respect to NP revaluation activity only, and I'll be talking from that perspective only. This application has much broader use, but here we'll be focusing only on NP revaluations. Now, in order to do NP revaluations, we are collecting data centrally, and I'm uploading all the contracts centrally, and I'm creating mobile users centrally as well. Although I'm doing all these activities centrally, this portal also has the capability to create new users, which you can see here in the bulk users tab, where I can download the Excel format and fill the required details and upload and create mobile users. And I also have the option to create bulk leads, where I'll download the required Excel format, fill the details there and upload, which will create bulk leads. But the format needs to be extremely correct, and if it's not correct, errors come up. Hence, we are doing for the revaluation exercise, we are doing this entire activity centrally at H1, and I'm uploading these contracts. Now, whenever you share an Excel file with me, I create bulk users with respect to all the SAP codes to whom the contracts have been allocated for field evaluations, and I also create post creating users, I upload the bulk leads which get allocated to those users, and they are visible in their application. Hence, if you see in this, after their leads are allocated to those users, they have to carry out the technical evaluations on their mobile phones, for which I have created a separate video. Hence, these 3 points have already been uh, covered before the start of this video. Now, the next point is how to do the QC check on the data which has been collected from the backend. Now you can see the tray option here, right? Under this field inspection, you can see tray option here. Now there are multiple options here, and I'll take you through all these options one by one. The open lead options is not of use for you because I've already allocated leads to all the users. Open leads appear in open tray option when they are not allocated to anyone. I simply create a lead and don't allocate it, then they will appear here, but you don't need to use it. As soon as I upload leads from the backend and I give you confirmation on mail or WhatsApp group, the leads will appear here in assigned tab. You can see these leads have been allocated to someone on the mobile phone, and they have been assigned to that person. Now, what all things can you do in this tab? You can see all the information here. And in case a user is not able to do evaluation on that lead, you can simply reassign from this bottom, this green arrow. Green arrow anywhere is used to reassign a lead to some other user. You can simply click on it and put the SAP code to which you need to reassign it to. Um, and simply confirm. I'm not reassigning this lead because it's live and someone has to do evaluation on it. You can also reject a lead in case it was incorrectly created, but these options won't be needed for technical reevaluation because we already have allocated leads to the right users. So this sheet will show, this tray, assigned tray will show whom are the leads allocated to, and whether have they, once they do a technical evaluation in the field, once they use a mobile application to capture information, the assigned leads will move to QC. Now this option, QC option, is the major option that we will be using on a day-to-day basis to accept and reject leads. Um, as you can see, all the leads where information was captured in the field, and the inspection was done by the field user, the mobile user, the lead will move to QC. Now you can see these are the leads where information was collected. Now in order to accept or reject a lead one by one, there are two ways in the portal through which you can approve or reject leads. Either you can do it in a bulk manner or you can do it one by one. Now once you come to the QC tab, and if you want to reject or accept leads one by one, this is the place to be at. In QC tab, you can click on this green thumbs up, and you can see all the information that was collected by the user in the field. Here you can put your comments okay or as a sample, and you have three options. Either you can approve, or you can reject, or you can put to QC hold. If you put a lead to QC hold, it will simply move to the next tab called QC hold. Now when to use move a lead to QC hold, let's say if you have a doubt about the lead, you want to talk to your seniors or someone else to get a clarity on it, you can put it to QC hold. It's just a subset of QC. You can simply come to QC hold and again approve a lead from here, right? So it's only to park the lead aside for some time. You can simply approve and reject it from here itself. You can see the lead has been approved. If you can directly approve or reject from the lead from QC tab as well. Let's say I approve this particular lead. I can simply approve this lead from the QC tab. I can also reject a lead from here. I simply go down and reject the lead here and give a reason that why there was insufficient data or photographs, hence I'm rejecting the lead. Right? Now this was the use of QC and QC hold. Now the leads which have been approved will be visible under the closed tab, and the leads which have been rejected will be visible under the rejected tab. It's as simple as that. In the closed tab, we had approved two leads, one through QC and one through QC hold, right? You can download the reports from them for them from here. You can also view the reports here in your web browser, where you can see the location where did the mobile user capture this particular the details for this lead. You can see the location on the map as well, right? And you can see the all the details associated. This is a sample piece, that's why the signature here is incorrect, but all the portals have been mapped to correct signatures, and the appropriate signature for the user will be visible here. You can the rejected leads, for rejected leads also you can download the report. You can, in case you reject a lead and you want to reopen and reassign it, let's say I've rejected a lead but I again want to do inspection on it, then you can use move lead to open option. This customer 5, let's say if I click on move lead to open and confirm, now this lead will move to open tab here, right? You can see customer 5 here, and I can again reassign this lead. Let's say someone did not collect the right info and you rejected the lead and you again want to reassign it to the same user or some other user, you can move it to open, and you can again choose the valuator here. You can put a SAP code and you can simply confirm. So that lead will reassign to that particular SAP code. Let's say I had created a username for myself. I simply click this, and let's say I select my SAP code and I confirm. Some random SAP code I created, so it will again move to assigned. It will be visible here as assigned lead to customer 5 to this particular user. Yeah, so these were the use of all the options in the tray menu. Now the next thing will be, so I explained you how to do QC from the backend. Now QC option was used to approve leads one by one. What if you want to approve leads in a bulk, like you want to upload 10, 20, 30 leads in one go? So for that you'll have to do evaluation also in bulk. Hence what we'll do is I've also covered reassignment of leads. Now in order to review and upload and approve leads in bulk, because in revaluation the numbers are more, we'll be using the MISs here. Now let's say the most important MIS for all of you will be the inspection MIS. Now let's say I download the inspection MIS for a particular duration. At a stretch you can download it for a duration of a month only due to data restrictions, and I apply and I download details on the basis of lead created date. This date is it will consider 1 to 4 all the leads created between 1 to 14 August, and I select all the options and I generate Excel. Sorry for the slight delay, guys. It doesn't take this much time. As you can see, all the leads which have been worked upon will show here. You can see the lead status here. These all leads are in QC. Approval has not been done on these leads, right? These are the leads on which approval or rejection is yet to be done. But on the other hand, you can see all the details captured in the field are already here, right? For example, the plot area, building area, construction cost, land rate, right? Type of property selected, location, right, a percentage completion. Apart from that, the longitude and latitude of the uh, uh, lead has also been captured here. There are two columns for it. One has two latitudes and longitudes, each one for each photograph captured as a part of re-evaluation exercise, and this is one unique latitude longitude which is same as this one. Let's say the first one is same as this one. It also throws the exact address captured on the basis of latitude longitude, the pin code captured, when was the lead created and when was the inspection done. Since these are the leads which are still in QC, you won't see the web link for the report. For others, you can even see the link for interior image, the link for exterior image, and the links for downloading the report. You can you can simply click on the address bar, select the entire thing, copy this and paste in a browser in order to open the report. You can simply do that. Similarly, you can also copy the image links which are here on the in the next columns, and you can paste them and open the um, photographs. Now let's say these are all leads are in QC, and you have checked details here on the basis of photographs available, on the basis of the report available, and you want to approve them. So how to approve all these leads in bulk? So I simply copy these leads, right? And I again go back to the portal, and here you can see bulk update status option. You download the Excel format, right? You simply download the Excel format and you click on this file. You simply paste the agreement IDs that you want to approve, put a comment. Let's say I put a comment OK in all these files, and simply select the result. I approve, let's say I approve this one, rejected this one, and I simply copy paste these. Approved, rejected. I simply approve, and let's say I approve all of these. Exact words need to be used. I save this file, right, and I close it, and then I upload, choose this file from here and upload it. As soon as I upload the file from the desired location and click on upload, all those leads will get either approved or rejected on the basis of what status you have selected for them, and they'll start reflecting here in closed and rejected leads. I'm not uploading anything right now because I don't want to change the status of leads as re-evaluation activity is already begun, right? So I've also covered bulk status approval and the reports option. There is one more report available which I'll cover as well, which is the MRHFA leads, which talks about who was the person who given changed the status of a particular lead, and the details with respect to what was his SAP code, when was it done. This MIS talks about that. Right. So as you can see, for all the leads, it gives the status whether it has been closed or is in QC or is still in the assignment stage. And as you can see, 16,000 leads have already been uploaded on the portal, and it gives status of all the leads with respect to what was the mobile number uploaded from the back end, when was the lead created, what was the verified comments, right? And who completed it, who created the lead, who put it on hold, who rejected, accepted it, and a web link and PDF link of the report. You can simply copy that link on and paste it on a browser, and it will show you the report. So this was in brief how to use the auto